How's it going, everybody? Mike back at you with another edition of 5-Minute Gaming, and we're going to go back to the early 90s, and I'm going to do my first old handheld console game. And this was a game on the Nintendo Game Boy. How many of you had one of these? A green screen. Now, I will admit I'm going to play this in a black and white version, but that is what the Game Boy looked like, and the screen was very green. There was no color. Everything was just a monochrome color for the game. But back then, this was one of the best handhelds you could play on, and there was no other way to play games portable back in the early 90s. And the game we're going to play is Donkey Kong. Now, I really like this version of Donkey Kong. And the reason I do is because the original Donkey Kong arcade version had a number of levels. It had the original barrel level, then it had the girders level, and then the elevators level, and the pie level. That's 4. Well, this has way more than that. It is truly a platforming adventure. It starts out pretty similar, as you'll see, but the further you get, you can get into all kinds of levels, and there's all kinds of new ways to try to save Pauline from Donkey Kong, and I love stuff like that. Donkey Kong's adventures continue, and this really is an adventure, with new tricks and traps from Mario. Donkey Kong returns to Game Boy. This famous ape has kidnapped Pauline and climbed to the top of the perilous skyscraper. Challenged by many perils and unending puzzles, Mario, now it's Mario, it's not the plumber. He must reach his arch rival. As he makes his way, Mario will need to gather disappearing keys to unlock doors of hidden rooms. Donkey Kong devises evil tricks to confuse and trap him. Our heroic plumber has his hands full this time. 100 advanced puzzles, 10 stages. Awesome. Shall we play? Even back in the early days of primitive handhelds, they had some music. All right, I'm going to choose my save file, and here we go. Sounds familiar? That's the best they could muster to help me back then. All right, so right off the bat, looks familiar. And I'm going to show you how, right off the bat, it's really not. Everything is different than the original Donkey Kong and what you can do, and I'll see if I can pull this off. So see, I've got the hammer. You could never do that before. You could never toss the hammer up to the next level and pick it up again. That never existed in the original Donkey Kong. I can take that hammer all the way up with me. Pretty big sounds back then. At the time, that was cool, and that was the best they could do. Once again, pretty similar to the original Donkey Kong. Alright, and here we have the Pie Factory. Also, very similar. Toss that. Use my trick. Come on. Nope, that didn't work. I turned into a big flaming Mario. Let's try again. For the sake of time, I think I'm just going to try to get my way to the top fast. But I do see I say that cool 1-up over there. But you know what? For the sake of time, let's just scoot along so you can see a few more levels. I'm unhappy, therefore I will jump once. Alright. 75 meters. Still very familiar looking levels. Definitely a mini version of the arcade, of the ones on the arcade. Alright, I think I can get that. I'm just scooting along just so you can at least see a few of the levels. And I encourage you to try this on your own and spend some time. Get those 1-ups, get the hat and all the other little items that you can pick up along the way. 100 meters. And this is the girder level, and again, I know this is really how Donkey Kong was originally supposed to work. Oh, I didn't die. Look at that. It's amazingly much easier than the arcade version. That's because they weren't taking quarters. Alright, finish that up. And I have saved Pauline, or did I? As they said in the Star Trek movies of the 80s, the adventure is just beginning. And there goes Donkey Kong taking Pauline to his castle. He locked the door. Mario smashed his body on the door. There's a key. Grabs the key, puts it in the lock, and off we go. And this is where the Donkey Kong you've known comes to an end. Save. Sure. Now we have a world map. Does that look familiar, like many Mario games of old? Stage 1-1. And here you go. Everything has changed. Reminds me of another game that came out on the Game Boy Advance. Got the oil. Got him. Toss the hammer. And there's my key. I don't remember how to... There we go. And I take the key to the lock. Okay. And with that, we're going to call it good. I got to at least take you past the Donkey Kong you've known and show you the new Donkey Kong that you might not have known about. Definitely give this game a shot. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm Mike. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching The Watchmen.
Please click on here to watch other episodes, and be sure to hit that like button too.
And please subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll always be alerted to any future episodes.
It really helps us out, and we appreciate it.
We'll see you next time. And remember, we'll be watching.